What is up, guys? You guys ready for an absolutely legendary class? We have Naeem, Joey, Shanti, Callan, Brian, Dustin, some new faces. Heck yes. And what I absolutely love. Oh, Shanti showing a face. Hi, how you doing? Okay. All right. So here we go. Today we are going to be learning something that I didn't even expect. All right. We have a software. It's called Aspire Builder, and Aspire Builder has pushed out an update. All right. And this update is probably going to change how I build software in the future. All right. And when I say software in the future, I want to build software. And if you guys don't know, I have Aspire Builder and I have Aspire Builder Pro. And I absolutely 1000% connect both of these. Okay. Aspire Builder Pro is like absolutely next level with, it has so many other features like contracts, so many things. So I connect both of these. However, over the last few days, I have rebuilt MyAI Team homepage. Has anybody seen the new MyAI Team homepage in the last couple days? Anybody on the call so far?
Yeah.
What do you think, Joey? Have you seen it?
I love it.
Okay. All right. Heck yeah. Okay. So here's what's really crazy. Brian has seen it. Let's go, Brian. All right. So let me make sure some people have this link real fast. So we have this. So here we go. So this is, I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show you guys the new MyAI Team homepage. And what this is, normally I build funnels, I build websites, I build a whole bunch of stuff with Russell Brunson. So I understand the whole idea of creating websites and upsells and sales processes. Okay. So let me show you guys the new homepage of MyAI Team. Okay. So this is the new homepage. And then once I show you guys this, we are going to dive into how I created this. Okay. So if you guys are going to see, this is the homepage of MyAI Team. This is on the left-hand side. Do you guys see this? All right. On the left-hand side here is really what we're going to be talking about. All right. So this is the sales page of MyAI Team. If you want to join, you could click here. It comes down. You can get instant access and you can actually purchase MyAI Team through here. Okay. You can see on the left-hand side, if you already signed up to MyAI Team, after you sign up, on the left-hand side right here, I embedded MyAI Team into the login. Do you guys see that? All right. So if you click on the sign up, you could sign up. Anyone could sign up. On the left-hand side, if you click log in, if you're already logged in and signed up, magically, we have our entire software right here. All right. Why am I showing you this? Because in this call, while we're on this, you see this left-hand menu? You guys are going to learn how to create website pages just like this, which I feel like is one of the new ways I'm going to start building software. Because if you guys see, MyAI Team is just one single tab inside this entire left-hand panel. Do you guys see that? All right. Now check out this. If you guys know, MyAI Team for the last 3 years has not had support. Do you guys agree? All right. There's no support. You can't get a hold of me unless you magically have my Facebook page. All right. All right. So right here on the left-hand side, you see where it says support? We have support, baby. A full-on support Slack style chat. All right, like for the first time, we have support. If I click this little page menu right here, boom, we actually have all of our little histories and details of my orders and all of this stuff. I also have right here, if I click my name, I have a little profile, right? You could click where we chat. We have a little profile here. If I go to this little profile image, I could go to my details and I could enhance my profile biography. So I'm going to say creator of my AI Team. All right. Nice. I love channels. Yes, Shanti, me freaking too. OMG. All right. And now we can have my Facebook profile, right? So I'll come over here and grab my Facebook profile link. And I'll plop this in my website. So all of a sudden I could have a little profile, right? Shanti, choice channels. That's what's up. Heck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. All right. MyAI Team. Team.com right here, save this changes. And then if I go right here, you can see right here, now I have a little like my profile, my website, all of this stuff right here. What's up, Joey?
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I'm logged into my AI team inside of there. But when I click on the support, it asks me to log in again. But you're getting there probably.
Yes. So if you have it so this is a new kind of area. So here's what I did. If you notice, this login for my AI team is actually completely separate from the login of the front page. That's how I build software, because I always like to handle my customers and my users separate from the database of the software, just in case my customers I don't vibe code my customer database. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to vibe code and risk all of my customer stuff. So I handle it separate and just store this here. So go here. And actually, if you don't have an account already, it's going to say it's going to say right here, it's going to say log in, and you probably already have an account. If not, click register. Okay. Register with a new email and all of that stuff. And then you're going to have it where you have this ability to support and be able to chat. Okay. If you do have this thing where magically sometimes it says, whenever you try to post, it says deleted, just shoot me a message on Facebook, and then I'll help fix that. Okay. Because I have to basically go and delete your contact and recreate it. There's some bugs as they pushed out this update. All right. So that's just what happened. So now we have all these like little chat channels, right? If you drop a message in here, or if you hit reply, so you can see if I try to like interact with this, I'm not logged in, but if I log in, bam, Joey, let's go. He just posted. You guys see that? Look, less than a minute ago. Now we have a chat. Inside here, if I click right here and I reply in the thread, yes, I could reply in the thread and I could hit submit. Joey on his screen will see a little, like, he has a little notification in the top right. So he'll see a little notification, and then he could actually see his threads all right here in his chat. Okay. If you guys see everything that I'm showing you guys right here, I set up in like an hour to 2 hours. Not even joking. Besides the software of my AI team, besides this part, everything that you guys see on the left-hand side was set up in like an hour to 2 hours. You see how Joey just commented? He said he reacted. So I have this little thing. Boom. We have like our own little social media system in this thing.
Right.
Like, this thing is wild. All within. Now, here's what's really crazy. Okay. On the left-hand side, you guys are going to see. All right. I'm going to go over everything on my AI team. The reason I'm showing you guys everything on my AI team, because at the end of this, I'm going to show you the builder that built it, so you guys can literally build this yourself. And you guys can start, selling courses inside here, setting support and chat that you can sell. And then also you can start taking the software that my AI team creates. And I'm not joking, you guys can set it up and sell within, I'm talking less than 5-10 minutes. Okay. All through this. So when I say we need to find a way to rapid launch software and prototype, how do we do it? This is the fastest way, and holy cow, I did not know this update was coming. This update surprised me for Aspire Builder. I recently invested in Aspire Builder Pro, which is a HIPAA compliant platform. And all of a sudden this update surprised us. And I'm like, dude, what is this? This is unlike anything I've ever seen. And if you could just apply this to the way that we're building software with AI, it's going to change everything. Okay. It's literally going to change. Joey, a few seconds ago, he was talking about a software that I built recently called Repurposer 9000. All right. If you guys didn't know, Repurposer 9000 takes your YouTube transcripts, because I do these coaching calls all the time. And a lot of times, like, I don't have time to sit there and go on YouTube and do all this and get the freaking video, make a thumbnail. Like, I don't have time to do all this, right? Sometimes it takes a lot of time and effort, right? So sometimes I get lazy. Okay. So watch what this does, right? So if I go to YouTube, if I go into my YouTube channel, okay, and you see how this last video that we did, my AI coaching students got hooked up. This is just a picture of me, right? It's not even public. I actually have it unlisted right now. Okay. So nobody even sees this video, but watch what happens. If I view on YouTube, I could get this link. All right. And I could go to Repurposer 9000 and I could go into my dashboard. All right. And then on the left-hand side, we have Repurposer 9000, and I could go into this. This is a $19 software. Okay. This is me vibe coding a software. This one software right here, what you guys see, I'm not joking, was me walking around inside my garage telling my phone what I wanted. And I said, I want to be able to download YouTube videos. Here's this API. Here's this API. Here's this API. Make a dashboard for it. And then I could plop in a YouTube video. I could hit start download. It's going to go onto YouTube. It's going to download that MP3 from YouTube. It's going to get the entire transcript. Once it's done getting that transcript, you could see right here, I kind of already did it. It's going to get the entire transcript, and then it plops the entire transcript right here. Well, now that we have the transcript, well, what can we do? Well, inside YouTube, we have to make it where you have to actually build. You see how I have like a title, but I don't have a description, right? If you scroll down, I don't have a thumbnail other than the one I have right here. I don't have any tags, right? So it's not going to get found on YouTube, right? So for me, this video is only half done. Okay, well, Repurposer 9000, all this thing right here was coded up with AI. So I could come in here and I could say generate SEO. Well, generate SEO is from the transcript. So now I could say link back to HTTPS myaiteam.com. All right. And we can have it generate this content. And then in a few seconds, it's going to take the transcript, just like what it did right here. It's going to create us a brand new one, and it's going to create the transcript. And we could use this for our YouTube video. Okay. And this is going to create it. Well, this is just a software that I coded up inside MyAI Team. All right. I literally coded this up inside of our code snippets. All right. So inside here, I have snippets. If you guys go into this, I go into this little transcript output. All right. I literally coded this up earlier that it creates little transcripts, and I could do the exact same thing. All right. So I could say, can you hide my API key? You guys don't copy that API key at all. All right. All right. Look, this thing just spit out the transcript. Boom. I plopped in a YouTube video and I spit out the transcripts. If you guys didn't know, this whole little software right here, video transcript downloader, I went over to website scraperapi.com and I went to this and I got my API key and I created this. If you guys didn't know, website scraper API key is also another software that AI coded up for me. All right. This is the API key I just showed you guys. All right. So don't use that one. All right. This has been called 51,000 times. All right. So inside this, we have this entire thing. So you can see it literally spit out this entire, our entire thing. Okay. Well, what we don't have in Repurposer 9000 is we don't have all of the other things around the software. All right. So when I show you guys this whole new dashboard, all of this whole thing is entirely just around this login page is just around the software. So if I go over here, now we have the home tab. All right. Now we have the code vault. All right. So inside here, I took and I wrote the contract that we need for the entire code vault. So anytime somebody purchases one of my codes that I sell, if you guys wanted to buy my AI voice transcriber code, right, in the left-hand side, I have a free tools. You see over here, we have free tools in this tab thing. I have a voice transcriber right here. All right. Inside MyAI Team, we have a whole bunch of free tools. Well, this voice transcriber allows me. All right. It actually doesn't work inside here. That's so embarrassing. That's just act like that didn't happen. All right. I'm going to fix that. All right. So this is an image resizer. All right. So if we actually want to resize images, because a lot of times I need stuff resized. All right. I could come in here and I could upload an image and I could say, oh, okay, I need this exactly 1000 by 1000. Right. And it could resize and I could resize. And now I literally just instantly resized an image inside here. And now it's a download by 1000 by 1000. All right. Well, this is just a free software that I added into the side panel right here. All right. Well, guess what? We have some paid tools too. All right. So now we have the music visualizer at $7 a month. So you guys see how in the left-hand tab, I never left myAIteam.com so far. In the left-hand side, we have a paid software that people could click on and they could buy and they could unlock. All right. So not only could I have free tools, but I could also have paid tools. All right. Also, inside the AI music creator group on the left-hand side, you guys see, we can lock this whole entire thing is a paid group at $7 a month. Well, Vibe Coders is the same thing. I have that one unlocked, and Vibe Coders has its own little chat inside here that we're able to do. So we're able to build this entire thing, and then we have the Vibe Hub with all of this. So this whole entire dashboard, what you guys see, this whole entire, sorry, what was your question, Joey, about logging separately to support? Hopefully that works for you too, Shanti.
Yeah, hold on one second, Jeff. I'll be back.
Word. All right, so
sorry, Jeff.
Yeah.
I'm already logged on to my AI team, and then when I go click on support, it's like it asks you to log in again, or is it a separate login? Because there's the button that says register. Do you have to register separately for that?
Register separately for this area. Yes, correct. I will. Okay. Yes. Now, because this is a whole separate area, I don't have the software part connected to the front end part. Okay. So this is kind of a separate area. So as a
right, like if you're logged on to MyAI, you should be able to use, or no, not necessarily, because it's okay.
Yes, it is like a whole separate software too. Here's what's cool is in this paid tool, Repurposer 9000, you can see I added it over here. Well, Repurposer 9000 is literally embedded into this entire area. And so now we can come in here and we can actually log into Repurposer 9000. And so when I show you guys this process, we are going to be able to put in one, my AI team got a whole new area where we could actually, you could see we have AI coding on the left-hand side. We have a little course area. So there's courses, and then there's the AI coding 101, everything you need to know to start with coding with AI. This is a free 2-hour video. And you could see right below, we actually have comments that you guys could comment and interact with now. Okay, once you guys are done, you guys can mark complete on this, and it will track your completion as long as you're logged into the front end of this. All right, also we have how to sell websites. Inside of a lot of these, some of these I haven't turned them into where they're actually going to be like, I haven't uploaded the content and all of this, but some of these will actually be where you could unlock this and get paid access to the courses. So not only can we have free content in this, right? I could come back here into my area. Now I'm going to show you guys some of this back end, okay? If you guys didn't know, this is aspirebuilder.com, okay? So aspirebuilder.com, we have Aspire Builder Pro, which is the HIPAA compliant platform that we need for our doctor patients, okay? The cool thing about these two connections is they actually work really well together. We could have websites in these communities separate from basically the HIPAA compliant area, or we could build websites on this other area and we could have them connect. Okay. So this is Aspire Builder, and then that one's Aspire Builder Pro. All right. So Aspire Builder is what we're going to be talking about here. This is in addition to, okay. So when we click on these pricing, you guys can see this is $97 or $47. If you guys are going to do the community, it's on top of the pricing that you guys see here. Okay. This is a brand new feature that they launched. All of the stuff like the websites, the funnels, the email marketing that's already included in this pricing is not included in this community area that they just launched. Okay. It does cost us extra every time you guys get a new community, and it costs you extra every time you get a new community. Okay. The communities are about $42. All right. It's per community. So if you guys are going to have a community with one website, it's going to be about $80, $90 for you guys, just one website and a community. Okay. Just as a heads up for pricing. All right. Same thing with business. If you guys have a business website and you add the community, it's still going to add on that $40 extra. Okay. So anything that we're talking about, just know that that's the pricing for this. Okay. So for me, I even had to pay freaking extra just to use this also. All right. So that's how this platform works for us. Okay. So here it is. So inside here, there's this new tab up here called community. All right. If we click this, we can go here to what they call circles. All right. So we go here into circles, and I added this circle called MyAI Team. All right. Well, watch what happens when we go into this circle. Bam. All right. If you guys didn't realize, this entire thing, Look at this. How this looks right here is exactly how MyAITeam.com on the front end looks. Okay. You guys see this? This is how MyAI Team looks on the front end. All I did is I created this. I got rid of the header. I got rid of the footer, and boom, I just used this little builder. All right. If I was to start from scratch, all right, if I was to start from complete scratch, watch this. All right. I'll go to add new circle. This has beautiful little templates so you guys can pick which one to start with. All right. There's some little templates that you could use. All right. All these little templates are going to have these little like menus on the side that you guys can use and start with. And they're also going to have a lot of like the way your course is going to look. All right. And how some of the inside stylization already looks and is already set up for you. Okay. Let's just say I was building something like this for Repurposer 9000. If you guys realize Repurposer 9000 just has the software in it. It doesn't have the community, the support, doesn't have training videos. There's nothing in here to show you how to use this software. So this is what I mean when we're building software and we're building websites, when we're doing stuff and we're selling products, it's not just about building the software. This is why I'm so excited, because you guys are going to build a software. MyAI Team could build a software lightning fast. I'm not joking. You guys can create software incredibly fast with MyAI Team. But now you need to show people how to use it. You need to have a support area. You might need to be able to handle users and be able to say who gets access to this page or not. You know what I mean? Like inside here, you guys, inside MyAI Team, there's a software in here called the Music Visualizer. All right. The Music Visualizer is one of the coolest. If you guys search up Music Visualizer, I'm just throwing out free knowledge for this. If anyone takes action, if you guys search up Music Visualizer online AI gets searched up. Just the word Music Visualizer gets searched up 22,000 times a month, right? I hope someone like Joey takes action, or somebody in this group takes action from somebody, a simple idea like this. Music Visualizer gets searched up 22,000 times a month. Some of these things, they cost 47. If you look at right here, Reddit has what's your favorite music visualizer, right? You guys can go post on Reddit and drop your music visualizer link right here, because this is the #1 spot, and then talk about your product and then build it into something like this. So it actually has a group and it actually has a product. Well, watch this. If we were to actually do something like this, I could go right here into like getting started, and I could call this music visualizer, right? And right, if I go to voice.myaiteam.com, this is that voice transcriber, right? And I could say, create me a world-class music visualizer that uses butter churn API and makes it where I could upload an MP3 or a playlist of MP3s, and it just creates and reacts to that music. Also, I want a mic mode so I could turn on my microphone and it reacts to my microphone. Make it absolutely beautiful that anyone could use, plus give me a full screen so I could press full screen and then it just goes through the playlist. Make it so the playlist can loop over infinite amount of times. Even if I have one song, it just loops over forever. Make it absolutely beautiful, world class. Use Tailwind CSS, make it look beautiful. Use Tailwind CSS. Boom. All right. So now we go into myAIteam.com. If I go into this login, all right. And if you guys didn't know, someone wants to join the call. I'm not sure if Joey, you could plop them in. Hopefully I could let them in. Who wants to let them in? What up? All right, cool. All right. So now we have this. MyAI Team is going to be coding up this in a few seconds. All right, so we go into the AI snippets. If you guys never seen MyAI Team, well, this is what it does. All right, so I'm going to literally click on here, and I'm going to say Music Visualizer. All right, and I'm going to paste this. All right, and I'm going to hit Create Project. All right, so this is going to code up a brand new project for us in a few seconds using butter churn. Hopefully it works. All right. Okay. If we were wanting to sell this, watch what happens. All right, now we go into here and we are in this. If we were on to say, we're going to say music. We could literally edit this right here, visualizer. All right, and then I could save. Anytime we want to edit these pages, we literally can click on this page and edit. If I want to hit plus, I could click on this little plus thing on this left-hand side and I could edit. If I want to, this is just the getting started. So I could click on getting started. If I want to edit the course 1 over here, I click on course 1 and it goes to the course 1 page. You guys see how easy that is? Jeff, can I do this in Aspire Builder Pro? Shanti, you cannot do this in Aspire Builder Pro. This is a new update that brand new hit us in the face. And we did not know this was going to happen. So call me. We're going to figure out this for you. Okay. And I'm going to talk to Lauren on this, but this is 1,000% Aspire Builder. Okay. Aspire Builder Pro, completely separate. Aspire Builder, they launched this update overnight. Holy cow. What's up? Like, I didn't even know this. They hit it. This looks amazing. What's up? All right. However, now if you need to connect forms for HIPAA compliancy, that's where you connect Aspire Builder Pro. And when I say it connects inside here, if I go to myaiteam.com, check out this. If I go into the consulting and then I have our consulting call, check out this. Boom. Watch this. Inside here, this is Aspire Builder Pro. Inside here, I need calls, I need tracking, I need people to go through my call widget, select a time that they can chat, go through this whole thing, and then purchase the call before they talk to me. I can't do that in Aspire Builder, but I can do that in Aspire Builder Pro, okay? So there is a lot of functionality that Aspire Builder Pro has. Aspire Builder Pro and Aspire Builder Pro, Aspire Builder and Aspire Builder Pro merged together makes some legendary stuff together. Okay. That's like next level baller. All right. That's what I'm trying to I'm merging them all together because I can, because holy cow, this is insane when you put them. I can have a calendar widget and charge people. This is not Aspire Builder. This is Aspire Builder Pro. All right. I literally embedded the code that Aspire Builder Pro gives us to be able to set up one-on-one coaching plus charge for coaching calls all inside this. And now I have it in my tab. And now I could charge coaching calls. Soon, the AI one-on-one coaching is going to have our contract that people can actually sign the contract and purchase $2K a month for one-on-one coaching, which right now Shanti is one of the few coaching members at 1K, not 2K. It just went up because dang, we are building insane. I capped out. I don't want to be on calls all day, and my coaching students are building for full software and launching, and it's absolutely amazing how fast they're going. So now we have this. Okay, so you can see how fast you can set it up. Inside here, if you guys know video hosting and all that stuff, a lot of times is separate. Same thing with us. There is a separate cost for video hosting with video hosting in here. However, you can host your videos now inside this, and then inside your videos, they'll all have little playlists. You'll be able to have completions, all of that. Or if you don't want to host your videos in with us, we have a little video widget on the left-hand side that says video, and we can plop that thing in here. And then you could upload a video if you want to use our stuff, or you could add a link. That link could be your YouTube video, right? I'll plop in a YouTube video, and then it will pull in a YouTube video right here. And then right here, you could make it where it's a custom thumbnail player, and then now it doesn't have the branding of YouTube for you. All right, so you guys can make them unlisted and lock your videos behind this and put your videos right inside here also as you guys build your training, so people could see how to use, right? How to use the visualizer, right? And now people can literally, right, watch this, right? And then they could literally see this. If I hit preview, you can see how fast this updates. Like, it literally is just updated. Okay. Okay. How to use the visualizer. Boom. Updated. Okay. And now we have our video here. All right. I don't fully process said 1K. Shanti didn't fully process what I said with the coaching. So right now I charge one-on-one coaching calls. So right now I have coaching. If you guys want one-on-one coaching for me to help build software, what we're talking about, and it's just coaching, right? So it's four calls a month, all that, not anything else. It's just pure coaching. That right now, the price increased recently from 1K to 2K, right? So I have too many coaching call clients at the 1K price. It's now 2K a month for any of them. My current coaching calls are grandfathered in, but the 1K a month coaching call students, it's now 2K a month because that's just the coaching prices. Okay. And also the one-on-one calls, if you just want to buy one call, just talk to me for an hour, it's $497. Okay. Just let you guys know. All right. So those pricing went up because, well, I'm on a lot of calls lately. Okay. So if we go into here, here's our music butter churn. All right. So let's check out this. All right. Do we have a visualizer? Do we have any drop down? Enable microphone. Check one. Oh, I kind of did a repeat. All right. So let's see. Use butter churn. All right. Use butter churn. All right. Let's see. Hopefully it works. All right. Okay. So this will code up that software. You guys can see it kind of made this. It just didn't add it where we actually have our MP3 yet. All right. So we're going to figure that out soon. All right. Full screen works. Sick. Can I ever close full screen? All right, cool. I did. I was scared for a second. All right, so it's hopefully going to use butter churn. All right, and what we're going to do is inside this little area, we have our visualizer. Well, watch this, okay? One of the free tools that I gave you guys on MyAI Team, if we go over here into the free tools on the left, is something called an iframe creator. All right, inside this, I want you guys to be able to take these softwares and iframe them into your software, okay? So what we're gonna do is we could actually take this and we could turn this public, all right? And I could actually copy this share link right here and I could hit save. And I'm going to go into MyAI Team over here and I'm gonna iframe. If you guys didn't know what an iframe is a window into another website, all right? And I'm gonna set the height, make it a little 800, border, I'm going to put no border, and generate iframe. And it's going to generate this code. All right. Well, I'm going to take this code, and here is what we're going to do. Inside this music visualizer, I'm actually going to say this will be a little preview video. All right. I'm just going to say right here is going to be the actual visualizer. Okay. Music visualizer. Okay. And this is going to be where the actual code is. All right. So if I hit plus and then I go down here into the code, we have a little code widget. I could drag that code widget over and I could paste the iframe code. Okay. I could paste the code that the free tool code that I gave you guys from MyAI Team spits out a code. I'm going to paste this code right here and I'm going to hit save. All right. Now watch this. If I hit preview, watch what we did. The music visualizer has our code right here. All right, it literally has our code embedded. Okay, like our full little code, right? So I don't know where I could upload this little like our thing. So now watch this. Inside here, if I go back inside of Aspire Builder, right? You guys can see we have a store. I can actually go to my settings and I can go to payments and I can set up my Stripe account and you connect your Stripe account. You could also connect a whole bunch of PayPal, Authorize.net, Klarna, like a whole bunch of different ones, okay? Bank transfer if you really needed to. All right, and you could set up your payments and now watch. All right, this is what I love because remember how we talk about speed to market? All right, so if we go into our community, our circle, and I go into our music visualizer, the one that we just worked on, and I go into this one, we could rename it. There's these little setting icons on here, and I could go to page settings, and I could say, I could call this music visualizer, all right? Music visualizer. I could even name the page URL. And then you see how it says access level right here? And then it says inherent from parent, open logged in members. So some of you guys are trying to log in and you're like, how come I have to log in? Well, that's because it says you have to be a logged in member. Or there's members of a group. So that means if you buy a software, you can unlock access to a group. And then there's also payment required. And now I could say payment purchase required. Visits are required to make a purchase and I could edit paywall settings. Wow, how much price to access? Well, this might be a $17 a month software with a reoccurring subscription. I could say, how much do I want to charge them? And I could say every month, or I could change that. And I could say 2 payments, 1 payment, or I could say every week. And I'll say every month, and I hit save. And now this is going to charge them $17 a month every month. And if I scroll down, we're done. If I hit save, I hit preview. We're 41 minutes into the call. I coded up a software and a checkout page. Now they could go through, they could see how to get started. They could watch this video. They could watch training and courses if we have it. And then they could watch the music visualizer. On top of it, they could get access. And now all of a sudden we have payment. And I just had a 2-step checkout process of customer information in a checkout form. Does anybody see what I'm talking about here?
Yeah, this is awesome.
We're 41 minutes into a call, and we built a software and we put it into a checkout process on a website that we could publish in a domain and sell for $17 a month. And this thing handles all access to our software. Okay. Now, if we go on walls and posts, well, guess what? We also instantly have freaking new here. And now we automatically have posts inside of our software in a social media platform on the walls and posts. And then if I click on discussions, look at this. Now we have our discussions chat. This is legit. Who else can see this? You mean I could chat here? What is up? And now we have a little chat room here. All based off of this. If I go into here, look at this thing, wall and posts. All this is one single widget. If I go into here, it says new here. And I go in here, I could edit this widget and I could choose different wall posts. All right, so this is part of the discussions, which is a brand new thing that they just added. On the left hand, you could add text, buttons, containers, icons, images, video playlists, forms, bookings, quiz, surveys, galleries. All of this you could just drag and drop. But they also, at the very bottom of the community, they have communities. So you could add comment areas, discussions. I could click and drag, and I could drag discussions right here, and we could pick what type of discussion it is. And I could say support. Support for, this is going to be support. All right, and now this is a support channel. All right, and who could message? I could choose if it's only admins or members. Okay, and now we can have an entire support channel. So just like we have Slack, I could choose how this is styled, and I could choose the discussion, and I could add this is support. And now we have a support channel. I could hide this one, right? I could remove this one. Actually, let's build this over in discussion. So I could hit copy. I could delete that, and I could click on discussions. And then it moves it right over to discussions. This is our discussions right here. If I want to update this and edit, I could add new channels here. Right? So at any time I could edit this and I could add new channel, and I could literally say, I could rename this channel. So I could say drop your music. All right, boom. Drop your YouTube. Right? And now we actually have people being able to share their stuff. Right? And I could say share and tell, show and tell. Share. All right. And then I could add another channel, and I could say support. All right. And I could say support. And I could literally have settings of who could message all of these inside here. And now if I preview our little preview right here, we'll check out this. Instantly, this entire thing on this. So I can now have all these channels and discussions. So now I have drop your YouTube, share, all of these ones in different channels in different areas. I'll have to figure out why it's bugged out and sharing all those with different rooms. All right, so this whole entire thing is all just functionality. So you guys can see all I'm doing is taking the quote unquote codes that we use over here and build in MyAI Team. All right. And we actually have these. Let's just see, like random pre-cycle, stop cycling. Let's just see. Right. So it's not using this butter churn. However, inside MyAI Team, if I go into the AI code vault, or I mean into the codes, into here, there's a music visualizer code that you guys can use. That's way better. For some reason, AI is just not coding it up today. So all of these inside MyAI Team, you guys can see there's a lot of them are public ones. Boom. So I could scroll all the way over here into our very first codes, and I can grab the music visualizer. So what do you guys think so far with the new little area, being able to use this? What do you guys think about using that as a builder, using that as your entire website page?
I personally think it's really cool. I think that you have that free tool section on there, and I think that you should have some kind of area where we could submit tools that we create to be listed as a free tool on there. And because I have a tool that I've created like that one that free hashtag and asterisk remover that pulled in all that traffic to your site, like I don't know if we could use that as a form as a way to, that would make us feel like our tool is being listed on, is being featured on your page, encourages us to pass our affiliate link on more. And and it's just like, I guess it's just like what all ways can we use the snippets that we build to drive traffic to your site? How can we, ways that we can help you with that and utilize the stuff we make to add to your to make your free tools more valuable by us providing something that we made that has our affiliate link on it on the back end.
All right, so I'll put community free tools. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll submit. So watch this. So we're literally building the page live. So what I'll do is I'll have it unhidden so it could unhide. And then I'll have it right here. So available right away. And then we'll bring this up. And what I could do is now this is the page builder. Okay. So I'll add this little widget over here. And I'm going to add a certain type of this. So one is, I think I'm going to have this where it's like a wall or a form. Okay. Love solutions where everyone's wins. Good idea, Joey. Let's go. Heck yeah. All right. So Shanti, loved your idea. So I'm going to put this one is wall name is I'm going to say community free tools. Right. And then that's going to be the thread name. All right. And then I'm going to have compact view. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring it over. I'm going to see sidebar with comments, or I think I'm going to have comments below is kind of what I'm going to do. Show post author. Show upvotes and downvotes. Okay. Who can post? All members. Require approval? Nope. I'm going to say how many comments? I like 10. Who can comment? All members. Require approval on new comment? Nope, until somebody abuses it. Show fixed height. We're going to do that. Perfect. All right. And I hit save. All right. So now if you go into here, free community tools, let's see what it looks like. Okay. You should be able to post, Joey. And it's on myAIteam.com already. So if you guys
I'm going to try it.
All right. So.
All right. Community free tools. Start a new post.
So I have the music visualizer. So I'm going to add my music visualizer there. Let's race to see who can get it done, Joey. All right. So.
Oh, snap.
All right. Oh, God. Oh, wait, is it this one? Oh, okay, hopefully it is. All right. This one's kind of cool. All right. I like this one. All right. So now we go. And I'm just going to say music visual. Oh. Visualizer. All right. Visualizer. All right. And I'm just going to put that. And it adds the link. That's what's up. Next, let's see what it looks like. Post reactions. I'll have a little upvote. What you guys think?
Oh, I didn't do that one. Dang it. I should have did that one.
All All right, nice. All right. So if I refresh, let's see, do I need a refresh or will Joey's pop up? All right, I might need a refresh on my end. All right, so this is what it looks like with little free tools, okay? Let's see, Joey. Let's see if yours is up. Joey Lewis. Heck yes. All right. So now we have free tools. Look how fast that was. Let's go. Asterisk remover. And then I have this. I could click on it. Will it pop up in a new tab? Okay.
Now that should also have my affiliate link hooked to, no, you'll be logged in. So no, that wouldn't work, but that's okay.
All right, text cloner, asterisk, hashtag remover. I got a text cloner. Let's see, enter my text. All right, text cleaner. Hello. Remove symbols. Let's go. Oh, it like kind of writes it out. Let's go. That's sick, Joey. Let's go. Absolutely beautiful. And now I can comment. So clean.
Yeah, that's. I think this is cool. We can see what each other's working on. You know, you can show it off. You could even be like, you could say, Joey, I think you should make this its own sales page. You know, I mean, I think you should try and sell this, or, you know, here's a link for how you can, you know, here's my course on how you can take this your what you built and turn it into something to sell. Or watch this video that you get for being a part of this community that maybe you miss.
Yeah, absolutely. Joey, you could set up your profile too, so you could add your picture here. And then you could also make it where people could go to your website, YouTube, Facebook, or all those different social media accounts too. And then it will send little traffic to you, hopefully. You know what I mean? And people could now reach out to you through this, you know?
Yeah.
So that's the goal. That is so cool. To that point, is there a chat within the community free? Okay, I love it. All right, so now we want to add a chat. All right, so let's just say we want to add a chat to this little like page. Okay, so we can actually like a sub chat. Oh, I love it. All right, so I'm gonna add it here. So I'm just gonna add. We have a little empty block. All right, so I'm just gonna say in here. I'm just gonna say. Let's, how do we want to do this? Let's say we want a discussion. All right. So I can add a discussion and we can add a style of chat. Okay. So now it's like little chat rooms. So now we could say community.
There needs to be a way to link it to each concept though, because I hate chats that are too general where like you're trying to find, you know, where it's just one stream of consciousness where you have to go back and find, you know, what relates to what. Like would there be channels in the community free tools where different people would be different channels, or would it be each software has its own chat, or how could it link to different topics?
Yes, absolutely. So one is we could make it where it's just what you said. So community, where the board is called community free tools. And then maybe there's a channel called tool request.
You know what? It's like also this is like the ARC idea, Jeff, because like it'd be cool to filter it either way. You could either just see it chronologically, or you could filter it by subject or by person. It'd be cool to have it by filters where you could, you know.
Yes, it would. So now we could have it right here. So essentially we could ultimately right inside here now, we have two different style of chats in our group. Is one, we have all of our tools where we could submit tools and essentially we could vote kind of in like have little tools up here.
Actually, that's what snippet that can be channels or filters.
Absolutely. And we could always add that code right into those code tools too. So we could have it in here. So now we have this, and now we could literally have hiring channel. And so we have these ones where it's the tools and then tool requests. And then boom, somebody could come in here and say, I would love an emailing tool. I've been actually asking this for a minute, by the way. All right, so now there's a tool request. All right, and now we have a tool request, and literally people could just chat inside this, which is kind of cool. Oh, look, I got 3.
Yeah. This is super cool.
Nice space, bro. Joey's commenting on my stuff. You like my stuff, Joey? What? All right, let's go. Oh, look, when you click on it, it pops it right into this. Okay, okay. I dig it. All right, that's what's up. All right, cool. So this is all right here. You guys can style it how you want. I'm interested to see what you guys build with this. I feel like this is going to be how I build a lot of my software. So check out this. Okay, so look, you guys see how we have vibe coders? If you guys are in this group of the vibe coders, I just want to let you guys know. Okay, so there's 2 things. Watch what I did with this. Inside the group coaching, these classes are not free. A lot of you guys are in here. Well, watch this. Inside the group coaching is now $47 a month, right? For the time being until Friday. Then it goes up to $67 back to what it normally is. In here, I could add all the replays. And so I can make it when you guys buy the whole group coaching. Check out this. You see how right here we have music creators? And then I could, inside paid tools, you see how we have this music visualizer code right here? I could actually take this code that we've coded up, and if I hit this setting on just the page, there's 2 things, right? If I click on add down here, we could add a page group, or I could add a page. So inside this, I could say inside all of the paid tools, we could make everything inside the paid tools a access level. We could make it payment required. So they get access to every single thing in the group, or we can make it just like in the paid tools where they buy individual tools and they could get access to those just off the page. So you guys can sell courses. Right now, I have these little sell website courses. Watch this. How to sell website masterclass. If I go to this setting, I could go in here and I could do payment required. Well, this is a $197 class. Well, I literally just turn this in. If I look at this, I just turn that in now, right now. If you guys go to the homepage of myaiteam.com, I literally just made it where how to sell website masterclass is $197. And then they could get access. That's how fast I just turned on a paid course inside this little builder, right? So not only can you take these softwares and put it in here, but you could build courses and do the exact same thing. And you guys could also, inside the AI music creator, well, guess what? I locked the AI music creator and the AI vibe coder. So if you guys want to just hang out with the AI vibe coders in the chat and with the AI vibe hub, well, that's totally separate for $7. Okay. And I'm separating all of our little hangout groups into little areas, right? I like into a little group so you guys can hang out in like different areas. I love this area, right? This is so cool, right? I would love an emailing tool. I hope somebody drops this for a free tool. Even if I could plug in my open API key or anything like that, I would gladly do that. And then if you turn that into a software, now you can take it and you can make it where the users could pass in their own API key so that no cost is passed on to you. And then you could slap it into one of these paid tool areas, and then it doesn't have a cost for you. All right. And then you manage users through here. Okay. So this is the process. If I was to grab this music visualizer from my AI team into this little paid content, wherever I have it, right? This music visualizer, if you guys didn't know, reacts to our voice, right? I could say use mic and it reacts. So, or I could upload a little playlist. Okay, so this whole thing, if I want to add this to my website, well, I could go into here. I can go into here, add this, and I could go into the code widget, boom. Plop it in here, grab our iframe creator that we have on this free tools, and I can plop my software right in here, right? So now we go into border color, solid, none, generate the code. I could grab this code, pop it into here, and then boom, in seconds in this programmatic SEO class area, right? I have the music visualizer code. And now you guys can sell software this way. Any of your guys' software. All right, so all of this. All right, and you see how I have the edit button up here? Only because I only have the edit because I'm actually an admin and I'm logged into my software. Okay. Otherwise, it wouldn't show that edit area. It would just show what I've actually created here. All right. So this is all through this. So you guys can build software and also create courses, unlock it, token gate it, connect to your Stripe, all within a few hours, like within a few minutes. So what do you guys think of the new update? Are you guys excited about this? Do you guys think you guys can turn your, ultimately the idea of this that I believe is rapid development, okay? Rapid deployment of your guys' software. So what do you guys think? Let's go. Oh, Joey, that's cool. I don't know how you have.
I didn't even know that. I didn't even know I could do that. I put up 2 thumbs and it did fireworks.
How do I get that fireworks? Dude, that's sick. Dude, that was sick. What is... Dude, that is magic. Joey has magic on his face. What's up, Joey? That's cool as heck. All right, cool. All right, well, bonus for showing your face, Joey. That looks cool. All right, cool. Well, I'm glad we ended on time. I'm going to do my best. All right, Shanti, do this. Do this. Try this. See if it like gives you fire.
No, it doesn't. I'm not as special.
Oh, I don't. That's so
Joey's
weird.
super special over there, man. Dude, Joey, I don't know what you got going on over there, but that's cool as heck. All right, I think highlight your face, and you see how it says background and effects. I don't know. I don't know if that does not generate background, but that is cool, man. I'm so jelly of you, Joey. How do you get those things? But whatever. AI is going to be so cool in the future when all this stuff pops like this.
Oh, that's not.
That's so cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right. Well, let me know what you guys think of the new MyAI team. Hopefully. Oh my gosh, Shanti, let's go. Sunny side up, baby. That's cool. Oh, that's so good.
Oh, look, I get a bubble with 1 thumb.
That's what's up. So hopefully you guys submit your tools. I think MyAI team, I'm excited to see if it's like a hangout area and how this feels, because Aspire Builder Pro actually has a community area. And so it's pretty wild what we could do with this stuff. And so you guys rock. Thank you for the show up on the call. If you guys have any questions and want to see the replay, I'll be dropping it into our new replay area. And so, yeah. Awesome class, guys. Talk soon. Bye.